Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Yorgos and this is the Avboat. Today it's a special episode. I have purchased a solar panel and I want to first of all demonstrate it to you, review it, and then also test how well it works. I had various choices for solar panels. One of them was actually to order from China. The other one was to order from Amazon, but the reviews that I have read haven't been very good. So what I decided to do is buy one locally from a store in Finland. It was actually a very good price. It comes with really good reviews. It's 120 watts. It should fit pretty well to the boat if I place it on the boat rails. So let's go to see how this solar panel looks, and then we will continue then with installation and testing. So here you can see the solar panel. It is, I believe it is 97 centimeters wide, 67.5 centimeters long. And what I need to do, because I don't want to place it without having any kind of support rails so that it doesn't get dirty or anything. So my first line of business is to install the rest of those. Then the other idea is also I bought from a store those mounts. This will be going then to the boat, to the rails of the boat. And then I will be drilling some holes and I will be placing the solar panel here. And then that makes it much easier for me not only to mount the solar panel to the boat, but also, if need be, it can actually be totally removed. So basically, this will be mounted to the rails of the boat, and then I can remove the solar panel if I need to. For example, if I need to wash the boat, if I need to transport it somewhere where it is long distance and I don't want the air to be pretty much putting a lot of pressure to the panel, so I can remove it, store it inside the boat, and then when I need to recharge the battery, then I can reinstall it back to the boat. Now, the solar panel, it looks pretty good quality, but what I'm impressed with is those cables that it came with. As you can see, they are rather thick cables. It is the MC4 connection, so I'm really hopeful that those cables will actually do the job. They are 10 meters long, one for the positive and one for the negative. And in my opinion, this is a pretty good deal because those cables can be rather expensive. I actually found this solar panel on offer, so I paid 99 euros. And it was a bundle solar panel, the cables, and also a solar charger, which obviously I'm not going to be using because I have my Victron charger as I showed in a previous episode. So then I also have my lithium iron phosphate battery here, which we will be then connecting that to the solar charger in order to see how well this solar panel works. So let's install the mounts on that solar panel and then we continue. I will turn it around very carefully so that I don't have any accident and break something. And as you can see in here, I have installed the first mount. And before you say anything, I do know it is wrongly installed. It's not meant to go like this. However, because this will be kind of the width of the boat, so the way that I need to have the rails will be there. So I need this to go here. Clearly, at the moment in here, there are no holes. My plan is to actually drill holes once I have tested the solar panel and made sure that it provides enough amperage for this battery. So I don't want to be mutilating this in case I need to return it to the shop. So we will now put those mounts on the respective holes that are pre-drilled. And once I am sure that this solar panel works well, then I will do any kind of necessary adjustments. All right, so here we have the mounts. They are pretty good quality. Let me show them to you. So 4 of them, and all of the necessary screws have come with this as well. Screws are here. So we put the screw here, we mount this. I will not tighten them very much at the moment. They don't need to be properly mounted or installed. It's just so that the solar panel has somewhere basically to lie on when I put it for testing. All right, that one is now done. So next thing that I want to do is connect the battery to the solar controller, connect it with my phone. There is a Bluetooth connection, and most likely what needs to happen then is that the solar controller has to do some updates first. Once the solar controller has been updated, then we need to put the settings for the solar controller so that it recognizes that it is a lithium battery. So we need to give the correct settings for charging this battery. So what I'll do is I will move now this out of the way. And bring the battery here. And as I have said earlier, the battery is having a Bluetooth connection. So one thing that I will show now is that if I come to my phone, and I'll show you then how this battery looks. So you can see here that the battery is connected, it is linked, and we can see that we have 50% charge on this battery. Total volts right now 13.14, and you can see here that currently there is no power consumption, and we have the single voltage information for each one of the 4 cells of the battery. And you can also see that we have the temperature for the battery. So this is how the battery app looks. And now what I will be doing is that I will be connecting then the solar charger to the battery. And maybe one thing before doing what I said, connecting the battery, maybe best to do is actually to connect the cables that will be going from the solar panel to the charge controller. This one will be the positive, so I can show you. I'm removing this one, and then I will put it to the respective place. So it goes to the PV position of the solar controller, PV photovoltaic, and I will secure it. Now, if you have seen one of my previous videos, you will have noticed that I have installed this box in here, which will be then having a breaker for the solar panel. Unfortunately, at this stage, I don't have it available, so don't do it right now the way that I'm doing it. It will have a breaker with a 10 or 15 ampere breaker, both for the positive and the negative. Now for testing purposes, I will do it without. These are properly now mounted. So time then to connect the battery to the whole setup. If you remember from the previous episode that I have posted regarding electrics, I have done all of the work with the bus breakers, so no need for me to show that again. However, maybe best to move the battery like this. Put the negative first. And also then connect the positive. And if everything is correct, we can see now that there is light blinking on the solar charge controller. So this is now waiting to be connected with the Bluetooth. We have the Victron Connect up. And now this should recognize it. You can see in here that we have the smart solar, the connection there. It's connecting to it, and most likely it will ask to do some updates. So it wants to connect, and there is now, they say 000 or 1 2 3 4. I think it's 000. If it doesn't work, I have seen somebody that said that 6 zeros might work. Yeah, so it doesn't work, so maybe need to put 1 2 3 4 5 6 zeros. So it looks like it's connected, and it is asking indeed for the update. So it will download quickly the update and will push it from the phone with the Bluetooth connection to the charge controller. And most likely it needs both a firmware update as well as a charger update. So it's most likely 2 updates that it needs to do. All right, the update now is most likely done. Let's see if it asks for another update. No, it doesn't. So then, unsecured access, not now. We can see, though obviously, enable Bluetooth instant. There are some warnings in here. What is this one? Update available. Yeah, so there is another update. Let's do that as well, which is the charger update. Let's do this one as well. All right, firmware updated. And now then we need to put the correct settings for charging the battery. So if I go to settings and then battery, you can see in here that the max charge current is 15 amperes. Obviously, the reason why it's that, because this is a 15 ampere charger, as you can see from here, 75 volts, that's what it means, and 15 amperes. So the maximum charge current will be 15 amperes. We can leave it as it is because this battery has a maximum charge current of 20 amperes. So we are well within the limits. Now, for the battery preset, we can choose user defined. We can go to expert mode, and we have the absorption voltage. That is 14.4. That's the correct absorption voltage for this battery. Float voltage, we can put it to 13.6. I don't know what the equalization voltage is, but I think we can put it to 14.4, but I will have a look at this setting if it is wrong, and I will fix it later. And absorption duration, adaptive maximum absorption time. If I remember right from some settings that I have seen on the net, it's actually for 100 ampere hour battery like this one, it's only 30 minutes. So we can keep it to that. Tail current, we can leave it as it is. We don't need to equalize the battery. And it seems like everything is correct at this stage. So we can go back. We don't need the load output. We don't have anything connected to the load output. VE Smart Networking, we only have one charge controller, so we don't need to set that up either. So this is now ready. Okay, so let's now put the solar panel to a good position where the light is hitting, and then connect the cables and see what kind of watts we can get from the solar panel. I'm bringing the battery here so that it can also be protected from the elements. I can have this in here now for test purposes. And then let's cut those. This will be the negative. And this will be the positive. All right. So negative here. We can connect it then to this one. As you can see, I have placed already the cable or the solar panel to this place. It's clicked, that's fine. Let's connect the positive as well. That clicked as well. Let's place this a bit higher now. That's good. All right. So now time to check the watts connecting. And it is producing 75 watts, 4.5 amperes. That looks pretty good. It is charging fine. Yeah. I don't know if I would lift it a bit further because obviously the sun is there. Yeah, it's getting better. So actually it is pretty good. Pretty good the production right now. I'm happy with this. 4 amperes, that means that we will be getting pretty good results. And it has been, most of the day, it has actually been quite cloudy. It just opened up now and I decided to do it. So state bulk, that looks to me like we are charging the battery. and we can connect back to the battery, and we can see in here estimated charge time 9 hours. It is charging. It is charging properly. And do we get any amperage in here? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is getting 5.55 amperes on the charge. This is pretty good. All right. So we have the setup now. We have from the app that it will require about 9 hours to fully charge this battery. I will leave this now for the day. It's right now 1:30 in the afternoon. So I'll record then in about, let's say, 8 hours to see the results, what the state of the battery is, and we'll continue from there. Time for a short update. Right now it's 5 o'clock, so the battery has now been charging for 3.5 hours exactly. So I want to check where we are standing and overall what the situation is, what is the wattage that we are getting currently, and I'll switch the camera so that you can see how I have adjusted the solar panel and where the sun is right now. What I did is I put those firewoods to lift the solar panel up because I was getting, actually I managed to get 100 watts. You can see the picture here. And the sun was actually directly in front of the solar panel. Right now the sun is there. So let's see how that is affecting then. So having the phone now, and I will load the app. So currently, because the sun obviously is not facing directly the solar panel, we have dropped to 62 watts, and we are getting 4.5 amperes of charge. And let's go also to the battery, and the battery now is charged 72%, and remaining charge time is still 6.5 hours. So what I think I will do is I will try to switch the panel to face a bit more the sun so that I'm getting the battery charged a bit faster. However, let's talk a bit about the solar panel. So the solar panel, I purchased it from a store called Clas Ohlson. The ones that are living in Scandinavia, you probably know it. It's they have various stores across Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland. It comes as a package with the cables, the solar panel, and their own charger for 99 euros if you're a club member, 129 euros if you're not. I decided to make the move because they offer you money back guarantee if the product is not at satisfactory level. I have to say that I'm totally sold for it. I have decided to keep this solar panel and I will be installing it then to the boat. So from a test and review perspective, I am not affiliated with Clas Ohlson. I just read the reviews on their website about the solar panel, and people recommended it, so I decided to test it myself, and all I can say is I highly recommend getting that solar panel. It is really good value for the money that you pay for it. Now, I will offer then another update towards the end of the afternoon. Let's say that when I see that the sun has gone down, and see where we are standing with the charge of the battery, and close this video. One more thing before we continue with the review. Most of my viewers are actually not subscribed to the channel, So if you could do me a small favor and like and subscribe to my channel, let's get this community growing. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the video. So final update. It seems, as you can see, the weather has turned for the much worse. It's actually rather chilly at the moment. It's really cloudy, and it will rain. So what I will be doing is that I will be disconnecting now the solar panel. There is no need anymore to do really any kind of tests, any more tests. The time is 7:15. So let's check now for the last time what the wattage is. So let's connect to the Victron app. And yeah, currently I'm getting only 5 watts and 0.4 amperes. So as said, it's gonna start raining. I don't want to get the solar charger getting wet, or the battery for that matter. So I will call this a successful test. I'm really happy with what I saw. So I will work now on disconnecting everything, and this will be it for this episode. I hope you liked the video. Please leave a comment on your ideas for this solar setup. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Bye.